Hey girl, hey. How are ya? I haven't seen you in so long.
I know, right? It's been a while. How have you been?
I've been pretty freaking sweet, if I do say so myself. What about you? What have you been up to?
Living the dream. I'm almost finished my BA at Queen's University. I can't believe how fast time has flown.
For real? No way. I didn't even know you went to Queen's. What are you studying there?
Psychology and gender studies.
Gender studies? That sounds interesting. So, you basically study why women are better than men, right? If you see my drift. Ha ha.
Wow, original. Never heard that one before.
Geez. You feminists can never take a joke?
Wow. Never heard that one before either. Well, now I'm curious. What do you think of feminism? How do you define it?
Well, I guess I think of feminism as a movement defined by women who are looking to either be equal or superior to men. It's just a bunch of women who are fighting, whining, kicking and screaming to receive the same opportunities, rights, power and treatment as men. As far as I'm concerned, women already have all of those things. Feminism has gone too far, has made women miserable and has obviously died.
Do you mind if I share my opinion with you?
Sure. What the hell? I've got some time on my hands. I'd pull up a table and chair, but apparently that's not possible to do in this program.
No problem. In my opinion, your definition of feminism is very narrow-minded. I'm not sure who taught you that definition of feminism, but maybe you should stop watching so much bad TV and do a little research on your own about what contemporary feminists believe and what they are fighting, whining, kicking and screaming for. I mean, let's face it, if feminists are still doing all of that, and even you are aware of this, how can you claim feminism as being dead?
I guess you're right, but I mean, let's face it, women are just as equal as men nowadays, right?
Well, let's think about this a little more. When you refer to women, who are you referring to? Western, white heterosexual women?
Well, I guess.
Does your vision of who women are include all women? All women of all colors, races, sexual orientations, classes, ethnicities and all possible intersecting identities.
I suppose.
One of the wonderful things about feminism, and one of my favorite parts of it, revolves around this idea that all of our experiences as women are different depending on the different identities that are part of who we are as a person. That being said, we can all bond over the idea that equality for all women has not yet been achieved.
I'm sorry, but I don't see how you can say that women are not equal. You got the vote, you have your equal opportunities and you have your abortion clinics and rape crisis call and walk-in centers. There are women on TV in big uppity work positions and y'all have the same ability as men to go and take advantage of those opportunities. How can you say that women are not equal?
As a feminist, I personally acknowledge the wonderful strides that the women before me have achieved. But let me put it this way, just because there are women who are visible, does not mean that they are necessarily respected, appreciated, safe from violence, or equal. Look at the representations of women on TV, for example. There's the troubled teen girl who is struggling with an eating disorder. There is the highly successful businesswoman who can't find herself a husband. There's the undesirable fat woman, just to name a few stereotypical representations. And then these women are blamed for being in these situations in an unsympathetic manner.
That's all fine and dandy, but you still haven't really defined what feminism is?
That's because feminism as it exists today is really hard to solidify with a concrete definition. Feminists today can all be fighting for different things, and or have very different views on the same issue. Feminism is a variety of things. It can be a way to challenge dominant passively accepted ideals, collective action, a support system, and or a political agenda. Feminism can be the fight towards challenging the many systems in our world, which privilege some and oppress others.
I see what you're saying. I mean, it sounds like the issue has really evolved from when it started. It actually sounds pretty complex, but I still have more questions.
Well, considering we've kind of been standing here for a long time and my feet are starting to really hurt, why don't we save your questions for another day? In the meantime, let me recommend a book to you. It's called Reclaiming the F-Word, The New Feminist Movement by Redfern and Kristin. Personally, I found it really enlightening and it brings up a lot of valid points. It is also written in such a way that is very easy for many people to understand.
It's not going to make me want to turn into a woman, is it?
Oh my God. No. But it will hopefully make you understand how problematic that last comment of yours was.
Ha ha. Okay, well, it was nice running into you after all of these years. You've certainly changed.
Thanks. It was nice to see you too. Until next time.